What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Last time, we found the identity of the murderer, Taro Namatame. Unfortunately, the next victim that appeared on the Midnight Channel was Nanako. And because of, well, some unforeseen circumstances, we weren't there to protect her. Nanako is missing, and she is undoubtedly within the TV world. And Dojima is in the hospital. So, we just have an empty house. No Nanako, no Dojima, just us. In this episode, we need to rescue Nanako as soon as possible. And so, we're heading straight to the TV world as soon as we can. But there's still some things that we could potentially do. Like see a small rice ball in the fridge. Eat it? Oh, I guess it couldn't hurt. Yeah, nothing you get for that one. So, what exactly are we going to be doing this evening? Well, we actually don't really have much to do. We don't have any soul shillings that are available this evening. So our options are pretty limited. So what we could potentially do would be to either read a book or try to raise up our diligence a little bit more. Diligence is our only stat that isn't maxed out. So today we are just going to make some envelopes and try to increase our diligence. It would be nice just to have everything maxed out. So let's see what we can do. Dang. Oh, man, this is boring. Doing this for the money, we're doing this for the money, we're doing this for the money. It's for equipment and persona fusions. Hooray! So we got 3,000 yen for that. A nice little boost. And the day moves on to Monday. Dewa? Well, you'd think that they would be the same, but it's actually the South Pole. Yeah, North Pole isn't actually on any sort of landmass, so yeah. But hey, we get some more useless knowledge, so that's good. And now it's after school. So there's a few more things that we need to do to prepare ourselves for heading on into the TV world. Now, actually, well, we're going to have to head on over all throughout the school, but we'll just start off here on the second floor in order to turn in the rest of these quests. So the first quest we're going to turn in is right over here for Miss Sofue. And for this, we get 2 mystical scarabs. Nice. I think did we have those before? Let's see. I want to say that we had, no, these are different. Mystical scarabs restores all of an ally's SP, so that is incredibly nice. Especially since I burned through SP really quickly. Alright, so our next destination is over on the 3rd floor, and we have to take the stairs because we can't actually teleport there. Alright, so next is Mrs. Nakayama. And there we go, there's the crystal ball. And we get 3,500 yen. Heck yeah, more money. More Persona fusions is always a good thing. Alright, next up, the principal. Oh my! But we're only rank 4 in diligence. No, but I've heard of someone who said that life's a box of chocolates. Hooray, a lecture! Oh, thank goodness, we got diligence for that. Not enough to rank up, though. Yeah, we're a lot further behind than I thought. And that's a reward for that, some free stat boosts, which is actually still rather helpful. Though we aren't maxed out in diligence quite yet, it will help us along that route. Alright, so there's still one more quest for us to turn in, and that's the girl by Naoto. Wait, why would Kanji be at Daidara's? I expect Chie to be there. Oh well, whatever. Here's the high-speed gear. And we get 3 physical mirrors. Nice. Too bad I never use mirrors, but whatever. It's still nice to have. Oh, sorry, Naoto. It's still nice to have just in case I need to use, well, prepare something and I don't have Tetrakarn or anything like that. Alright, there's one final thing that we need to do, and it's simply because today is Monday. So let's head on over to the vending machine and grab us some sodas. They're still useful, so we are going to get more. Alright, with that, our preparations are now complete. We've outfitted everyone with the best equipment we've got, we turned in all the quests. So now, we head on over to the TV world. We need to get Nanako out as soon as possible. And the sooner we do it, the better. So let's get everyone together and head on in. First things first, let's go ahead and confirm the situation. Hear, hear. And besides, I'm pretty sure we've well established the fact that because there's a set pattern, there might not need to be any motive. It could just be a simple rule he's following. So, the only way that we'll know for sure why is if we question him ourselves. But that's not what's important right now. What's important is that we rescue Nanako. And save Namatame for another time. And thankfully, it's not going to be, well, consecutive days of rain for quite a while. So we will have plenty of time in order to rescue Nanako. But, even though we have plenty of time, we're not gonna waste any. Let's head into the TV world.
Let's go, Senpai.
Look at this thick fog.
Does this have something to do with all the fuss about the fog lately?
Something's weird in here. I think all the commotion in town has been affecting this world too.
Well, we need to hurry now. Rise, can you tell which direction Nanako-chan is in?
I sense her that way. Wow, what's this warm feeling? Senpai, we need to save her.
Let's go!
This is Nanako-chan's? It's so beautiful. It's like a storybook vision of heaven.
Like heaven, huh? Deep down, Nanako-chan must really miss her.
I'm sure she does. She's only a child.
We've known for a long time now that Nanako deeply misses her mother. She even asked us, and we told her that her mother is in heaven. I guess it affected her a lot more than I thought. I thought it affected her quite a bit.
We have to do everything in our power to rescue her.
I need your guys' help now more than ever. I'm counting on all of you.
Of course! We're gonna rescue Nana-chan no matter what!
We can find Namatame later and give him what's coming to him then. First, we need to rescue Nanako-chan.
And welcome to heaven. Our current dungeon. Now, thankfully, since we spent our last TV trip here just going over quests and the optional boss, there's no reason for us to head back to a previous dungeon. So, we're just gonna jump right into here. First, let's establish our party. So we'll grab Yukiko. Yeah, we'll leave right away. We'll grab Yosuke. I have no intention of letting this one be the one that gets away. And then Kanji. I'm hurrying, man. Just get in the party and let's go. Alright, so now that everyone's in our party, let's head up to the gates and enter. Now we enter the dungeon proper. And of course, with a brand new dungeon comes brand new enemies. So, the first thing that we face... Oh, multiple things.
There are 2 enemies.
The
Go for
finicky
3.
Papillion and the Prime Magus.
It's a no-brainer.
Okay, a bunch of
I'm
fire
sure
spells
you'll win.
and a buffing persona. Alright, well let's see how well ice works. Look at this. Ooh. Resists ice. Interesting. Alright, let's see how well you two deal with the Magarda. Wind does. It at least took down the one thing. You probably aren't going to be weak to fire, so smack him.
Couldn't do it.
And Kanji can hit him with the Zeodyne. Okay, that was decent.
Totally weak.
Ah, crap, he goes next. Don't exactly have anything better, so just smack him. Damn it. Ooh, that was a bit of a decent attack. Okay, well, let's just finish him off. And in shovel time, we get thrown. And maybe not with the penalty cards. Now, in dealing with the dungeon itself, personally speaking, alongside Void Quest, this is my favorite dungeon in the game for very different reasons compared to Void Quest. Whereas I was just a fan of, well, Void Quest's aesthetic, well, the same thing could be said here, but also there's a lot more, well, deeper meaning with everything that's presented here for Heaven, including the aesthetic as well as just the music. For instance, I'm just going to go ahead and let the music loop once, and, well, we'll go into a little bit more as to how this ties in with Nanako. So, I'll let the music do the talking. Actually interesting because this is the only dungeon theme that has lyrics, and these lyrics tie in very heavily to Nanako. And we've got some new enemies.
There are
The
4
Perpetual
enemies. You get to go first.
Sands.
That one's totally weak.
Okay, these guys shouldn't really be that big of a deal. Usually sands are at least vulnerable to physical, so... Wow, that actually didn't work as well as I would have thought. Yosuke?
Counting on you.
See how well wind does. Pretty good. How about fire?
It's over.
Fire does. That's a weakness. All right, sure. And we have Kali. Okay, sure, I can grab Kali. And hey!
I gotta step up too.
Leveled up.
All right.
And resave. As well. That was weird. So the lyrics pretty much summarize Nanako's feelings and what we've seen up to this point with her social link. With what we've gone through and what we've learned about Nanako. A lightning vow? Wait, didn't we already have one of those for No, this one's a... Huh. Okay, we just got the Volt vow, but now we've got something even better. Alright, what was the other thing I got? The Bold Ball. Null's Fear. Okay. So anyway, the dungeon itself perfectly describes just all of Nanako's feelings in terms of what she's gone through ever since her mother died. The song itself more so describes Nanako's loneliness, just waiting in home at an empty house. A mother who is never coming back, and a father who is for the most part absent for most of her time. She doesn't really have anything to look towards, aside from her father, who may or may not even show up at home, depending on what his job calls for him to do.
I leveled up.
Alright, Yukiko leveled up.
Another level.
As did Kanji. Nice. Ooh, and he learns Vile Assault. Nice. And it's heavy damage. Ooh. Well, there's no need for Cruel Attack considering it has the exact same effect. And Mataru Kaja. Very nice. Keep in mind that it's only in the past year that this circumstance of Nanako has changed. Ever since we came to live with the Dojimas is when things aren't quite as lonely, and why she's grown to such a huge attachment to you. Now, there is another part of the song that also encapsulates Nanako's feelings. When it's talking about a song and closing her eyes, it's actually referring to her singing the Juness theme. Crap. Sure, we can grab Narasimha. Alright. Well, there's one penalty card. Blanks. One Narasimha. Two Narasimha! Alright.
Another level for me.
And Yosuke leveled up. Nice. Remember back at the beginning of the game, whenever Nanako heard of the Juness theme, she would always sing it to herself. And every time she did sing, her eyes would always be closed, trying to think of a better place to be. And for her, that better place to be was Juness. Ooh, hey, Succubus leveled up. Nice. And she gets Invigorate 3. So now we'll get 7 SP each turn. Oh, what do I want to get rid of for that? To be honest, like, I don't really use succubus too much anymore, but she still has some really nice skills. Let's go with Secunda. We'll forget that. And now I've got a passive SP recovery. Again. But Nanako would just imagine being at Junes, and that would be enough to bring some happiness, to forget about being alone. Because all she really wanted is a family. And it's only been recently that she has gotten that family. That her father is now more attentive to her. That she has an older brother that cares. Oh my, and new enemies for us to fight.
Be careful.
The mythical Gygus.
It's a no-brainer.
Okay, let's maybe try confusing them. Just to be on the safe side. Damn it. Okay, physical attacks are at least decent. And, uh-oh. Ugh.
3 of them.
Okay. Let's see how well you lot deal with... Let's switch to... Yeah, we'll switch to Laketsus. We'll see how they deal with ice. Are you perhaps weak to ice? Oh, but you're vulnerable. How about fire? Are you weak to fire? Do I have stuck with succubus?
2 more to go.
Okay.
It's a no.
That dealt a lot of damage.
Come on, this fight's not over.
How about electricity?
Come on down!
Electricity does normal damage. Interesting, okay. How about wind? Are you perhaps weak to wind? Technically only the confused ones left, which is fine by me.
That went well.
They are seriously vulnerable to a ton of different things. But like I was saying, it's only very recently that Nanako has had a true family. But even then, she still doesn't have a mother. She has a father and a brother, but still no one to be a mother to her. And even though she has that family now, due to the social link, that may not necessarily be the case. This aesthetic, everything that's happening around, still applies to Nanako even if you haven't finished her or Dojima's social link. So even though she has a family, has these types of things, she might not. And even if she does, it still doesn't matter. She still misses her mother. She still wants her mother there. And it's a wish that she can never have. Her mother is never coming back. No matter how much she wishes for it, no matter how much Dojima tries to find who killed her, Chisato will never come back. And Nanako can wish for it all she wants. But it's the one wish that we can't fulfill, that no one can fulfill. And she's still a young girl. Even though it's something she can never have, it doesn't stop her from wanting to see her. And if her mother's in heaven, then of course that would be what this would represent. Her desires. Her desire to see her mother. Crap! Oh my! Okay, something new.
Don't get cocky.
The Rash Panzer.
That one's totally weak.
Okay, mostly a physical user. Let's maybe try to put up a Tenterafu again. Wouldn't be a bad thing if I switched to Lenon Sheed. Or that could mostly work. Okay, thankfully the Panzer isn't going. Let's switch to Yatsufusa. I definitely want that Maragi dying. So we'll focus on him and hit them all with the Mazionga. Decent, although it looks like... No, it just has some pretty decent defenses. Alright. How do you deal with fire? Decent. How about Vile Assault? Knock him dead, Kanji! Okay, yeah. Well, thankfully he'll be dead before he gets to use that, so that's good. Use a Gola. Oh, weak to wind. Well, at least we found his weakness. And... I don't trust my luck! Pretty sure we've had Seiryu as well in our compendium, so not the biggest deal. Well, okay, so that is pretty much all that I wanted to talk about concerning Heaven and how it relates to Nanako. There is something else that I want to go over, but we'll save that for a little bit later. Anyway, what's in the gold chest? Gold chest has a blizzard pin. Dang it! I mean, I don't have a dedicated ice user, but still... Well, that might not be bad for Yukiko, because even with her evolved persona, she's still weak to ice. So that's a problem. Though, speaking of her evolved persona, at some point I do want to go over her new persona. And is half the reason why I didn't go over Amaterasu before was because this is actually a lot more fitting place to go over Amaterasu. And also, after doing my research, I'm kind of glad that I held out because there's a lot to go over. Alright, Rise! That means we're not far from the level up too. Nice. Alright, that's the thing, is that I do want to go over Amaterasu, but I think, again, I want to hold off on it for the time being.
There are 2 enemies. Careful.
Okay. The Brave Wheels.
That one's totally weak. Better not move.
Okay, well, I've got an idea. Let's see. That will work. I've got 9 of these. They're not weak to ice? What? What type of fire wheels are weak to ice?
Lower your guard now.
That's BS if I've ever seen it. Yatsufusa? Ooh, okay. Ugh, okay. Well, fire's probably not going to be that great, so Yukiko, just heal up everyone. Seriously, what type of freaking fire wheels aren't weak to ice? Okay, I haven't tried wind, so that will be the next thing that I attempt. Let's try a Vile Assault on you. Damn, physical attacks work pretty damn well. How about wind? Wind does a decent amount of damage. Ooh, that's kind of bad. Smack him. And there we go.
Alright, Senpai.
I leveled up. Woo! As did Yatsufusa. Nice, and he learns Maragi Dine. What do I want to get rid of for that? Actually, I may get rid of Power Charge because I don't actively use him. Even though Yatsufusa's best attacking stat is Strength, I think I'll get rid of that. Ooh, Mind Charge. That is something I would definitely like. Oh, sweet, Yukiko leveled up too. Awesome. So yeah, we will go over Amaterasu But we still have a decent length of the dungeon to go, and ooh, rare enemy! Alright, you go next. The luxury hand.
Totally weak. Better not.
200 HP. Ooh, that might be a problem. These are the ones that only smart bombs are effective on. Let's maybe try a Tenterafu. If we can confuse it, that'd be great. Damn it. Okay.
Keep it up.
Let's maybe try an Agidyne. This might be the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, I don't think this thing actually has any weaknesses. Maybe to light and dark? But I'm not 100% sure.
It didn't work.
Or that could work!
Let's attack with all our strength.
Thank you, Yukiko!
Right. Be gone.
It's entirely possible that those things are only vulnerable to Almighty. I remember there being a gold shadow that was like that. I wasn't sure where it was though, and I think we just found it. I mean, I can still try light and dark, and that's why smart bombs are not officially, are pretty good against them. But you need to use 2 of them in order to take them out. Or, you know, just have Naoto with you. That would also work. It should. And that weird feeling that Risei's talking about, that's the reason why I'm kind of holding off doing more explanations, is that I would like to address that when it becomes a little more apparent. How is that not a first strike? Oh well, whatever. New enemies! The maniacal books and the killer drives.
It's a no-brainer. I'm sure you'll win.
Okay. Tetrakarn, Makar-Karn, also wind spells. Montaru Kaja and Vile Assaults. Confuse them? If I can make sure I don't get hit with attacks. Oh, come on, Yosuke! Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, that's really not good!
Don't give up.
Okay, Managi-Dyne! Okay, that was decent. Tetrakarn, really? Okay, Yukiko definitely needs to heal up everyone. Alright. So that will help out for the time being. Aha! Thank you, Yatsufusa! Okay, Kanji. Let's go ahead and hit him with... Wait. Did we use Mazionga? We didn't. We used Managi-Dyne. Alright, Mazionga.
Come on down!
Pretty decent. Alright. Go ahead and smack him. Yosuke!
Enemy defeated.
Unfortunately, he was already knocked down. Wait, he wasn't knocked down? Huh. I guess we killed the one that was knocked down. Neat.
That one's
Okay, ice. We haven't tried physical, so we'll try that. That works.
That's my true strength.
Thanks, Yosuke.
Level up!
And thank you, Yosuke.
Another level!
And Kanji. Nice. Ooh, 1 level away from Montaru Kaja. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna see what I can try to do it with at least finishing off this floor. We have gone on for quite a while, but we've only just begun our ascent. And I would rather not have this be really super long. So yeah, we'll see about just finishing off this floor, and then we'll probably use a go home. It also wouldn't be a bad idea to just go and do some fusions now. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. And that is not where I expected the stairs to be. Okay, well, let's backtrack and maybe get those treasures, because I enjoy stuff. And we'll go from there. I mean, if I can get some decent armor, I mean, that's really the big thing that I always ask for whenever it comes to gold chests, is just finding good armor. I don't care that we bought a lot of armor for our male party members. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Although at this point, female armor wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. We have had this Peach battlesuit for a while now. And even though we can't buy anything that's better, turn around! Even though we can't buy anything that's better, we should still be able to find something. It's just a matter of whether our luck holds out, which honestly my luck is pretty crap. Oh! Damn you, phantoms! The Phantom Lord.
It's a no-brainer.
Okay, well, I could certainly use more SP. So I will go ahead and use Spirit Drain on you. You're probably weak to light, but I'm gonna try other elemental skills, like wind. Drains, wind, fire? Okay, fire at least works. Kanji smack him.
Serves him right.
Ooh, okay. That could have been bad. Okay, the more of them that we fight, the more materials we get, and that means the more stuff we'll be able to have for some other time, because we can't actually access Daitara here. Oh well, whatever. We have a chest key. Always a plus. Well, it's just number 1. There's still 2 more? 2 more. Wow, they're actually gonna make us work for these. Alright, game, have it your way. Ooh, okay, even more new enemies.
Be careful.
The Regal Mothers.
It's a no-brainer.
Maragion and
I'm sure you'll
Diorama. Okay, not too terribly bad. But that won't stop me from using a Tentarafu. Okay, that sort of worked. Alright, well, their physical attacks aren't really that great. Let's go ahead and hit you. Should I? Who's next? You're next. Yeah, I'll stick to Succubus for now and use Spirit Drain on the Regal Mother. You have plenty of SP. I'm sure you can share. Okay, Mataru Kaja. I mean, as long as Yosuke gets back in time, that's not exactly a bad thing, because I can just use the Kaja. So I can very easily get rid of that. Ooh, they drain fire! Alright, electricity then.
Enemy defeated.
Okay, how about wind? Alright, well that worked.
That's my true strength.
Alright, if it took him out, it took him out. That's all I really care for. Alright, well, there's still more shadows up ahead, but hey, I could definitely use the experience. Alright, and we are at chest number 2, which is a normal one. Alright. And once again, all the Chaos Emeralds, and a weird blue hedgehog. Huh. And final one. Please let this be a gold chest. Wow, they really made me work for just 3 normal chests. For an ice cube. Definitely not worth coming down here, but we wouldn't have known otherwise. So let's go ahead and head back to the stairs, and then we'll probably call it a day for now. So, assuming we don't run into any enemies on the way, which seems kind of odd that we aren't actually encountering any other enemies. I mean, they do respawn, but it's kind of only a selective respawn. Oh, well, there's one. That's a normal one. Whatever. Not directly in our path, so not the biggest deal in the world. Let's head on over to the stairs and then go from here. So, onwards we climb to the 4th paradise. Alright, will do. Although, yeah, I don't think this is a fixed floor. Oh well, whatever. Our exploration for today is done. By today, I mean this episode. So we'll go ahead and use a go home and see what we can do about A, restoring our SP, and B, doing some persona fusions. Oh, thanks, Rise. Alright, so first things first, we'll go ahead and talk to the fox. Might also be a good idea just to see how he's feeling today. So, Mr. Fox is neutral. Alright. And a free Snuff Soul. Nice. Alright, healing is 10,000 yen. That's not too bad. I mean, I do have SP recovery items, but whatever. Alright, and now that we're a few levels higher, and we have a couple extra personas, let's go ahead and see what we can make here in the Velvet Room. So first things first, let's go ahead and register our personas. Let's go ahead and check the Fusion Forecast. Fusion Forecast is a possible skill change. Okay. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. Creating Daisojo and he'll get Mind Charge. Interesting. Alright, well let's see what we can make and we'll go from there. Honestly, I'm not quite sure we're gonna get much better than this. So we are fusing away Suiki and Taowu in order to fuse Hariti. Persona with Bufudine and Agidine, plus Mataru Kaja, which is also really nice. And since there's also potential skill changes, I should be on the lookout for that as well. Madaku Kaja as well? Ooh, that would be really nice. But she does learn Mediarahan, which is one of the best healing spells in the entire game. Arrow Rain? Why the hell would you have Arrow Rain? That's interesting. Hariti's not a physical persona though. Why does she learn this? I don't need Null Enervate, so we can get rid of that. And Samira Karm, also not bad. Interesting. I guess Dekaja, because Yosuke is kind of my go-to use for that. And what it could potentially change? Diarahan. Ooh, do I want to get rid of Diarahan? Admittedly, Hariti's not a bad healing persona right now. She has Diarahan, Mediarahan, and Samira Karm. She has 2 buffing skills. She has 2 really good attacking skills. I'm kind of good with Hariti as she is. Arrow Rain, maybe, and Samira Karm would have also been a potential one to substitute, but I think I would rather keep Diadahan. Not bad by any means. So we are fusing away Laketsis, Kali, and Narasimha in order to fuse Abaddon. Some pretty nice resistances on him. We'll see how exactly this turns out. Alright, now let's see what sort of skills he learns. Well, he learns Agidine. His magic's not really that great, though, but he does have Arrow Rain. Endure Light. Okay. Tetra Break, which I'm not exactly a big fan of. Oh, he doesn't even get that. Alright. Old One. Oh, please. I would be more than happy to let that change. Bufula. Well, you can't have them all. Well, at least he's Bufula and Ma Bufula, so ice can work? I didn't really lose too much for that, so I kind of don't really care. You know, I just went to just check about what sort of combination I could get, and I don't think I can get much better than this! So you know what? We'll make it. So we are fusing away Abaddon and Suzaku in order to fuse Garuda. A pretty good evasion persona and 3 dying spells. Garuda is going to be a pretty good persona. Not exactly the greatest magic stat in the world, but whatever, I can still make this work. Just gotta be a little bit careful with Zeodyne, that's all. He'll learn Amrita though, which is actually pretty nice. That cures all status ailments except... I think it's just except being downed and unconscious. It might even heal being dizzy. Ooh, high counter. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, cures all ailments except down and death, so it will cure dizzy. High counter. Well, I don't need Diorama because I have Hariti for healing. Repel wind. Not bad. Nope. I'm not getting rid of any of those dying spells. That's what makes Garuda pretty appealing. Well, we had the space, and we definitely have the money. So let's maybe try to get a special persona. So we are fusing away Gadon, Phoenix, Narasimha, and Yatagarasu in order to fuse Tamlin. A very nice persona, and one that is only accessible through the cross spread. So let's see what sort of skills he learns. Okay, he's definitely more of a strength persona, even though he has Zeodyne. And he learns Auto Maraku Kaja! Nice! And Power Charge! Ooh, also nice. We'll get rid of Rampage for that. Alec Amp? Not bad. Not bad by any means. Ooh, what do I want to get rid of for that, though? Definitely not Deathbound. Probably either Secunda or Masukukaja. Honestly, like, I like both of these. But him having a much more powerful Zeodyne, that would also be really nice. Let's get rid of Masukukaja. Evade physical. That one's kind of more meh. Oh well, whatever. Let's see what skill potentially changes. Power charge. No, because he can be really helpful in terms of boss fights. Or even, like, enemies that are really susceptible to physical attacks. So I'm gonna say no. Really, Masukukaja would have been the only skill I would have allowed to change. But hey, we have a brand new persona added to our compendium. Alright, well with that, I think we are good to call it a day here. We've got a fair amount of personas with some extra space as well. So this is currently what my persona deck is looking like. Not really too much was gained. I mean, I did have to fuse away a Baden. But, you know, I think I like where this deck is going. Plus, I have plenty of spaces in order to grab more personas, so that's always a plus. So, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 4. I'm gonna say so a lot. We're gonna continue our trek up through heaven. Nanako's still waiting for us, and I'll be damned if I let anything happen to her. So we need to get to the top of heaven as quickly as possible. Though I'm kind of wondering what exactly Rise is talking about when she says something weird is happening. But whatever. We'll just have to, well, hope that it's just maybe her scanning is on the fritz, or if it is something more sinister, we're prepared to deal with it. So until next time, everyone, take care.